It's the recap, baby.
Sir.
In the building. How's your week been, bro?
Week has been splendid, man. Week. Let me recap.
From last week's pod to this week's pod. How's everything been?
Man, this week has felt like one long day. Like I really can't tell the difference between like what really happened. It's happened. And
it's all kind of ran together.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm able to sit down, get behind the mic, tell my story, deliver a good message. So I'm gonna call it great. What about you?
I'm kind of feeling like you a little bit. Like it's all like a blur. Because today just happened really quick. As far as I think we both was like, oh shoot, it's already podcast time?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, let's get right. But we got, it's been a lot of different things that have been going on. Today we got some good news on car situation.
Yep.
So we about to add some cars to the fleet.
Drop some new heat.
Yeah.
Some new heat on the streets.
Come on, let's go, guys.
New rentals.
Be
new
looking
rides.
out for some new rentals very, very soon.
For sure.
So that was some today news. And it's just been like, I don't know. Like I feel like it's just been a blur. I know it's been a good amount of stuff that happened this week. I just can't account for it all, just because you just kind of keep going.
Yeah, pushing through.
Keep working. So, I guess I don't ride my highs too high and my lows too low.
Sure.
So I just don't realize I just kind of go through the motions.
That's how it is for solution oriented people. Like when things going good, it's going. And when it's going bad, you don't really feel it. You can't really tell the story about it because you're not dwelling on it.
Right, you
thinking
just kind of
about
keep
the
it
solution.
pushing.
Yeah, it's just like I'm fixing it, man. So I'm gonna try to make it happen. Well, I do got some bad news, man.
What's that?
Some little bad MFers that broke in my car yesterday, stole my money.
Dang.
Stole some other personal items, man. Hey, I hope y'all go to jail ASAP. Soon as they catch y'all. And if I could tell, I would. So, I mean, besides that, everything been good. Took a little L on that. Breaking in my car, you bastards.
Man, that always sucks. I done had that happen too many times.
Yeah, you done had stolen cars.
Had a whole
car out of here.
Couple times. It's not even like a one-time situation. This is like multiple cars have been stolen. I've been fortunate enough to recover, but yeah, that joint be sucking.
But it's amazing that you get those cars back.
I know.
Like most people don't find themselves with getting that vehicle back, especially the type of cars you had. They supposed to script them down and sold everything.
Right.
But you just got joyriders though, so you made it lucky.
I got real lucky, and shout out to tracking and I mean, big county sheriff sometimes.
Facts.
Taking care of business. So yeah. So I definitely blessed. I can't even lie. But yeah, man. My truck, sometimes that joint be ramshacked often. Because I leave the doors unlocked.
Really?
Yeah, man. I go over to my truck. Because my truck be just sitting there a lot. Like, I just go over there and I look in that joint. That joint be ramshacked. Like, stuff all over the place. And I'm like, yo, y'all don't realize that ain't nothing in this joint? Like, y'all ain't talk to your other homies.
They thinking one day.
I'm going to just have something in there.
He going to leave something in there.
Nah, you going to get some cleaning products and stuff like that. That's about it.
Yeah, facts.
Well, yeah, man. So, I guess we kind of jump into the mix a little bit. I was fortunate enough to get on the news yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to who that was? 13
WMAZ came by the shop and
the cameo.
You know what I mean? Gave us a blessing on the interview, and they were talking about the whole situation with downtown ordinance that they're adjusting. And basically, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, two of the businesses down here lost their liquor license because of a unfortunate situation.
Yeah, for sure.
And now, not only that, but they're adjusting how the liquor license is set up, basically. So you can only, so you have to have your doors closed completely by 2:00. So you can't have no more you can't have any customers in your building, in your business by 2:00.
So it's done. So pretty much it's closed. Like, so 1:59, something like that. 1:30, y'all need to be trying to get everybody up out of here.
By 1:30, you probably need to be getting everybody out of there because at 2:00, your door need to be locked. You can't. Nobody else can enter or exit. So the only people that need to be in your building after 2 is your employees. That's it.
Oh man.
So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a loss of income.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, then it's taken away from the nightlife. Like, I mean, 2:00's cool. I mean, but you know, you got people who like to hang out a little longer. So, I mean, my whole thing is, man, it's not the liquor or the time that's determining either it's something bad is going to happen. It's the people, man. Like, it's just, I hate saying it, but you know, like this, where we at, it's like just crabs in the bucket, man. Just everybody just fighting each other, and it's just it. I'm tired of it.
No, I agree. And I mean, even in my interview, I said a lot more about, I mean, obviously more than what was put on the interview because it's such a, short time span. So
yeah, they chopped that thing up.
They chopped me up.
Listen, you were talking, and then you hear your voice. You be like, yeah, this and that cut. Yeah, and he also Wayne said it. I'm like, right. Y'all just going improv, my boy, man. He's still talking.
Yeah, so they, but I mean, respectfully, but I mean, shout out to brother that did the interview because he really blessed the store. He kind of, highlighted a lot of stuff that we had going on in the store, which had nothing to do with the situation. So that was dope. But one of the things that I was saying was like, yo, I feel like it needs to just be a bigger police presence downtown.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like,
and then that's the thing. Instead of taking away money from young entrepreneurs, y'all guys need to pump more money into the law enforcement because they're going to be the ones to control all the violence. See, even if the establishment start to close at 2:00 and all these different rules they're trying to apply to the different businesses, but even at 2:00, 1:00 something can happen, 12:00 something can happen, something happened at 10:00. Right. So without the law enforcement being the number one priority, you're not stopping anything. Right. Only thing you're doing is taking money from individuals who you probably didn't even want to have those type of licenses anyway.
Right.
It's like it's like it's a reason now.
Yeah, and it's hurting. Like that's people's livelihood. You know what I'm saying? Like sure. That's some of these people's like. I mean, I ain't gonna say some, but I mean a lot of them. I know them personally. Like this is their stream of income. This is how they make their money. This is how they feed their family. So you telling me like I have to shut down my business earlier, which is meaning I'm losing money.
Losing money. You know? And y'all taking away the primary revenue stream for 3 months. Some stuff is uncontrollable. Like
especially for talking about what them taking a liquor license.
Yeah, the liquor license. Like that's number one. Like how you gonna have a bar with no liquor license?
That's not a bar.
Yeah, you're an event center now. Yeah. It's like that's all people can gather up and drink water and juice.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's it. You just a paid building, pretty much a gathering spot.
That's it. That's all you are. And you can't even have none of your liquor out because if the ATF get called, they'll go ahead and come and there's other consequences with that.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like you just basically got to take an L for a few months. So I'm hoping that they figure out that and get their license and stuff back a little earlier than expected because that has to suck. But just as far as that whole ordinance that they putting in place with, everybody having to close by 2, man, that's just going to kill the nightlife and it's just going to hurt a lot of businesses. Like you got to think like if that's basically killing at least an hour of money making time, at least 30 minutes to an hour of money making time for a bar. Cause you're going to have to like stop serving liquor at a certain time.
Yep, gonna have to stop.
Get everybody out.
Yep.
So then make sure that everybody
last call.
Right, exactly.
1:00.
That's it.
12:00. Everybody rushing to the bar.
You gotta get out the joint. Yep. So I don't know, man. I just really wish that it was a way it can be done a little different. Like I wish they thought of something else outside of hurting these business owners. Like I said, like
then
something that's
it's only a small, like I said, it's only like a small fix, like a short term fix.
Right.
Like, hey, you guys can't be open for 90 days. All right. So what happened when 90 days up, everybody get licensing back? What happens then?
But I mean, I feel like that's what they trying to do, that 2 a.m. situation. Like that's like supposed to be a long term fix. But I feel like
they think the creeps. They what's the song? The freaks come out at night.
Yeah,
they must think it's a time span where
they gonna come out.
And I'm pretty sure it's some analytical data that stands with the decision they made. You know, to kind of help them to make the decision.
Right.
But
maybe.
All
right.
But honestly, like there is no promise that if they start closing these spots down earlier, that it won't be no violence or the violence will decrease. That just means like, hey, we gotta do this stuff sooner. If we're gonna go crazy, we need to do it right now because we gotta be gone soon.
Yeah, we gotta. I mean, because we want to hang. Because I mean, I don't know, because but I feel like most people don't come out with the intentions of ill will. A lot of times, most people,
mm-hmm.
But some people do, right? But if that's the case, it doesn't matter the time. You know what I mean? If you coming out for ill will, if you coming out with a vengeance, or you trying to inflict harm on somebody, it doesn't matter what time it is.
For sure,
you just know that they're gonna be in the place at the time, so you just gonna be there to make sure that it happens.
Yeah, we're just gonna do it early,
right? So, but the people that get caught up in a situation, that's not a time sensitive situation. It's not like, oh shoot, a werewolf type situation, you know what I'm saying? Like at midnight I turn into a werewolf.
Yeah.
No, at this time, like it's just I have, alcohol. Like I just was reading a status earlier. A dude said that 5 minutes changed his life for like 20 years.
Okay.
So he said he had an altercation in the club. That took a minute. 3 minutes of a scruffle. 1 minute he went to the car and shot a dude. That was 5 minutes.
Oh man.
That whole situation took 5 minutes, and it took 10 years of his life, or 20 years of his life, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't make a rational decision.
Mm-hmm.
So I say that to say, like, yo, that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like people are just coming out here just like, oh, you know what, I'm about to just do something crazy, which, like I said, sometimes that could be the case, but most of the times is a rational decision that has nothing to do with a time. That more so has to do with alcohol. That has to do with just environment, people. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of other factors that have nothing to do with an establishment.
You know, environment plays a big part in. Just like you said, us as people, man, we just got to find ways to de-escalate situations. I mean, the best we can. I mean, somebody has to be the bigger person in the situation, and they got to be the one who's going to accept, I guess, the comments. Man, literally, but just being honest, man, like we're too old to be thinking about how people think of us, or what people would say about us if we bad down from a situation, or we just try to deflect any type of arguments or in ill will intentions. Like we can, just walk away.
Yeah.
I mean, literally walk away, or just let them have it. Like if you all type of provocative words, whatever they call you, man, just accept it, because you got to think about your family, man, first and foremost.
Like, how you gonna go home? Who you gonna
go home to? Like you can't tell your kids, or not. Let's say if you don't even have kids, just your family, period, man. You can't tell them like, yeah, I had to stand up to such and such guy, because of this type of situation, so I had to do this. Like if you can read what you said in writing, you would look at it and be like, this is the craziest, ever read.
Nah, that's a fact. So yeah, it's definitely about just like making better decisions.
For sure, man.
And just hope that, most people just kind of take from that. Cause like I said, everything that happens is other people. Is like, what is it? What am I looking for? The word
chain reaction.
It's a chain reaction, but innocent bystanders. Innocent bystanders, because like all of these clubs and bar owners are innocent bystanders of situations that happen downtown. Like they were just here to create an experience and a vibe for people to enjoy themselves. And now because of that, they're being punished for that situation. You know what I'm saying? And then they can't police outside of their establishment. There's nothing that they can do outside of their establishment.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that's why I was saying inside the interview is that, it has to be a police presence, or it has to be some people outside of, it has to be a police presence or some kind of maybe third party organization that is going to be able to control the streets, like a street team almost. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like I know I went to Detroit and they had a corridor, like it was like a street with nothing but bars. Bruh, I could not turn left or right without seeing a cop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you don't think that's going to deter people from doing dumb stuff?
They got designated officers, like they here for that.
Yeah.
And not just like the security, not just that security that you hire, is real officers in the city knows. Like, we want our city to stay flourishing and people coming through here and not, giving it a bad name. Let's put these people in position, because at 2:00, I understand emergencies happen, but they're not at just, the spot that the emergency happened at. They could be around here, and if something happens, they can dish off and, hey, man, we got something serious.
Yeah, we had a call.
Let's go this way. But
if it's multiple, I'm not saying like just have, because if it's multiple, then yeah, you can dip off. It's like one person, one or two people can dip off. But if it's like at least three, like our downtown isn't humongous.
It ain't huge. It's enough to be covered by a small staff.
If you could do 3 people down here, 3 cars, like that would deter people from doing something stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like they would think twice about going to the car, grabbing the strap to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like even last night, I think, or either last night or, it was last night. I don't know if you heard about the thing with Hummingbird.
No.
Yeah, man. Like, I guess it was a guy, he couldn't get into the spot, and he put a gun out on security and then let off like 2 or 3 shots in the air.
Really?
Yeah.
These people, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
tripping. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you won't do that if you know it's a cop.
Yeah, because
you know your likelihood of being arrested or getting caught or something. Something extra happened outside of not being able to come into an establishment is going to happen to you.
Because he knew, I could pull out this gun and get some shots off without any consequences, and I could get away.
But like, if I know it's cops down here, I'm definitely not bringing my blicky.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Unless if I do, I'm gonna keep it in the car, and I'm not gonna freaking be acting irrational.
Yeah, for sure. Like, why?
I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to go to jail. You know what I'm saying?
You got some people, got some
Wednesday
people
night
who death struck, who really just don't care who happened, but that doesn't happen as often.
That person will be taken out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like they out of the equation at that point. Like, okay, you dumb. Get out of here.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that's just how it works.
In most downtown areas, I guess night life areas in multiple cities, that's where the tourists come to hang.
That's
so
if
you want more tax dollars fluctuating through the city, why wouldn't you want to protect the tourist area?
Right.
Like that's number one. That it's different if they're saying, just sit in the hood, man, so nothing won't happen in the hood. I mean, that's cool too, but if you got everybody from the hood coming downtown, people from out of state coming downtown, why not protect it to keep the money
your investment
so you can grow? You can't grow without any money.
Right. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And now you got businesses scared. You'll have businesses scared to come down here.
Scared to come down here.
You got, people scared to come down here. So
scared to move down here.
You got is a lot of things that come from that. When all you have to do is just make sure you police that area. And I mean, I'm sure it's other things that go on with the sheriff department. Maybe you don't have enough staff, blase, but where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. It's where there's a will, there's a way. And it gotta be a way to make sure that happens. Because like what I see now is that they got a crazy presence down here, but that's only short lived. Because always only short lived. It's usually like,
it's a scare tactic.
Yeah, it's a scare tactic. So they only it happens for maybe a month or two. And they down here heavy every day. And it's just like, now y'all ODing whenever y'all could have used this same energy, the same people that y'all got, y'all could have just sway them to a daggone to the weekend. Like use that same money. Yeah, Macon is definitely a college town.
College town, yeah. You gotta protect the college town. You gotta protect the kids. Like I said, it's all tax dollars.
Yeah, man.
It's all tax dollars, man. Like, we got a Mercer University. Is it a division?
It's a D1 school.
Division 1 school down here. And I mean, academically, the school is well known. I mean, sports, so what? So, like, you got to protect that. The school is right downtown.
Yeah, it's like...
And those kids are going to come down here to try to have fun and party. You can't blame them, but you just shutting down anything they can do. It's like, you know, you have some kids come to the college, you know, I'm going to speak for me. Like, I wanted to go somewhere that was kind of fun. Like, hey, man, I want to go here because, you know, I heard it's a good party scene and I could learn, but I can have a good time as well. Yeah, but you cutting off all that, man. It's just like, she going to lose half the people.
Yeah. So, I mean, listen, Bibb County, if y'all can, just police downtown better. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I have a few businesses downtown and, like, if y'all down here, I feel safer because I know my businesses are solid. I know my customers are safe, and then just my neighbors, you know what I'm saying? Like my other business owners and just the patrons that's frequent, that's live down here, like they feel solid and everything like that. So just, you know what I mean? I feel like if y'all can do that, we be solid.
It would be solid.
It'd be solid, man, for sure. So kind of going into the next little subject. You got anything else you want to add about that before we switch gears?
I mean, that's it, man. Just everybody stay safe. Be safe. Got a comment.
No, I agree with you, Marcus. Like, if they patrol downtown like they do the other sides of town, you know what I mean? It will make a big difference, a huge difference. You know, like you said, if they had some kind of task force that would be specific to downtown. I mean, downtown brings enough money into the city where it would make the most sense to, you know what I mean, go ahead and dedicate some dollars towards the salary or hourly wage or whatever it is to a few officers or a team of individuals to make sure that they patrol on the high traffic days. Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just like, I don't know the ins and outs of how they do their business, but I'm just thinking from a business mindset, that's what I would do. Like, it just would make the most sense to me.
Yeah, for sure. Business mindset. You just can't be on a rant doing stuff. You got to think logical because, I mean, if you see a patrol officer, law enforcement anywhere in different neighborhoods, 9 times out of 10, man, they at a convenience store. But that's what most of the stuff go down, most of the violence.
Right.
It takes one officer to be at a convenience store and he gonna shut the whole store down as far as anything any
action going on.
All you gonna see people doing is buying their materials and products and getting out of there.
Yeah, all the extracurricular stuff is out. It's done. Nobody's doing nothing.
Nobody's doing nothing.
Everything's dead. So, I mean, that's the same. Like, if it's like 2 or 3 officers down here, I doubt that it'll discourage a lot of people from coming down here. That's not, you know.
That's the first thing they'll say. Oh, nah, I ain't coming down there. Too many police.
Yeah.
Like, what you worried about police for?
Right.
You know, if you ain't know nothing,
you must got something going on.
You should be able to walk clean by a police officer. There should be no problem.
No issue. But if you got an issue, if you don't like that, then that's a clear indication that
you ready to start something
down here. Yeah.
There's too many police down there. I want to turn up. I want to turn the whole spot up.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. Yeah. But yeah, so let me see what we're talking about. Cameras downtown. See everything. So they are actually talking about putting cameras down here. I don't know when they're going to do it. It's been a conversation, and I feel like there's been some money that's been allocated towards doing it. I don't know when they're going to install them and everything, but like, I mean, that helps on the back end.
Yeah, that's to catch people.
Yeah, that's not going to stop it. I would prefer for the presence to be there so that way it doesn't happen. Not, you know what I mean? Definitely I want people to be caught that, you know, do bad things, obviously. But I would prefer even furthermore for it not to be any action at all to even have to be recorded. Like, yo, if y'all around,
cameras. I mean, it's a sort of presence in a way.
In a sense,
it ain't that physical, touch that person that you can see.
It'll probably help
to you, but it'll help. Yeah, like because just like you in a convenience store or just any type of retail, when you see the cameras, like I can't steal. So I mean that's a good idea, but for just like the violence with what they are trying to stop, you're gonna need that physical body.
Yeah, because if something happens, then you need somebody on it ASAP.
Yeah, the camera just like, we got you.
But now you got to find them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to hope that everything was solid, and it's just, it's too many factors that you can't control. But I definitely agree with you completely.
Ricardo said they're installed.
Oh, okay. Well, boom, and that's a legitimate story. My boy Ricardo, man, we gotta get you on the pod, bro. You know what I mean? Because you know a lot of stuff that's going on downtown and just business and everything. So we definitely gotta set up a date with you.
Cameras are here,
so they already downtown. So that gives a sense of security.
Yeah, sense of security, for sure.
But
I hope they just ain't trying to get us running red lights and stuff, man, because we already getting too many tickets, bro.
Man,
so don't be putting these cameras that y'all talking about just on top of a light pole and like, we watching y'all, but we got to kind of rack up some extra money on the
right
the speed and then
we got to pay for these tickets. We got to pay for these cameras.
We are tired of speeding tickets.
Yeah,
but y'all should have put the cameras downtown before the school zones, because just think about it, man. Let's get into this. Most school zones, the times that they got the cameras rolling, there isn't any kids out. No kids is running across the street at 1 and 12 o'clock in the middle of the day. Why in the hell y'all got all these damn traffic cameras out, man? Y'all are
20 mile an hour shorties.
Man, y'all are killing the community with these, man. And y'all talking about taking people's registrations from their cars and stuff. And just me dealing with the rental cars, it's people getting 2 and 3 tickets in one day.
Same spot.
450. Like, come on, man. The average person can't afford to be dishing out $450 from getting a ticket on the same road in the same day. Like, I actually heard when I have to, shoot the tickets to the actual drivers, like, dang, Miss James just rolled down Anthony Road 4 times today. $600.
Right. On top of your rental.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm sorry, Miss James, but these are yours.
That could be your rent.
Man, put them cameras downtown. All that money we didn't pay. Look, all the money we didn't pay for those tickets, the whole city, I'm pretty sure that can cause us to put for them to increase the pay for the officers. That money, I know that money coming in like super steady. So man,
crazy.
Put that into the law enforcement, man, so we can try to protect the city.
Indeed and agreed. So I want to switch gears a little bit, bro. Talk about a little music. In a sense.
Okay, in
a sense.
For sure.
I have two rap lines, you know what I'm saying, that's been really playing heavy on me this week.
Bet.
One of them is from Jay-Z, the Great Hova.
Okay.
Is I'd rather live enormous than die dormant.
Live enormous?
Live enormous than die dormant.
Dormant is like just kind of under the radar, right? As is.
I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather live enormous than die dormant. So basically, I'd rather like risk it all than just to leave something on the table type ordeal.
You gotta be able to risk it.
You know what I'm saying? That's just been on my mind heavy. I don't listen to that song a few times, and it's like that part of the song just always has been sticking out to me crazy.
Yeah.
Another one is I'm trying to think, is Conway, I believe it is. Shout out to Griselda Gang. Would you rather cry in a Toyota or a Maybach?
Yeah. Speaking of dying in a Corolla,
I mean, not dying.
I mean crying. I seen a post you put. You said you rather have fame or 250 cash.
Yeah,
I think that's something that kind of goes in with what you're, the lyrics you're talking about. And we can get some engagement as well if y'all guys can hear us. Like you said, like die. I mean, cry. I'm trying to kill people. Cry in the Maybach or cry in the Toyota, right?
Right.
It's like, where would you want to be in life? And we had this conversation last week about happiness and all that, whatever hell. Like, man, if you gonna do it for real.
Right.
I mean, why would you want to be having problems in the Maybach or have problems in the Corolla? If you in the Corolla, I'm pretty sure the problems is more heavier than the ones in the Maybach.
I mean, but one of the things for sure is that you're gonna have problems.
You're gonna have problems.
You're gonna have problems. Like that's one of the things that just is so heavy on that line for me. Is like, yo, regardless of what, you're gonna have problems.
You're gonna have problems.
Like that's not negotiable. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's like, so what are you gonna do? You rather have Toyota problems or you rather have Maybach problems? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big dog problems.
So for me, I'm going for the Maybach, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd rather have the Maybach problems. You know what I mean? High level problems.
Gonna have problems.
Like the problems is coming.
Yeah.
That's a guarantee. Mm-hmm. But I'd rather have the ones that, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking big high level conversations. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't like responsibility though, man. I'm pretty sure those Maybach problems come with a different toll that delivers more pressure than the Toyota problem.
Indeed. And a lot more work that had to go into getting those Maybach.
Yeah, for sure. That's like being in a job position, and I know you can level up in the job, but people don't like to move up because it's like, oh, supervisor, yeah, they make more money, but it's too much responsibility. Oh, district manager, yeah, man, six-figure job. They want me to be there, but too many problems for me. Like, why you want to just come home and just go blank and just go back to work and make minimum salary? When you can have a little more pressure on you, a
little more responsibility,
you can live better
and a lot better lifestyle.
They crazy,
you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely like, and then even like that live dormant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather live enormous than die dormant. Yep. Like, I'd rather risk it all than just to live. Like, what if?
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what if? Like, yo, if you're on your deathbed, like, what if? Like, that's gonna be trash. Like, live enormous. Like, yo, you only got one of these things.
Mm-hmm.
You only have one. Like, I repeat to one of the homies who just passed away. 35. He was an NFL. He was in the NFL for 6 years, and then got out, and he ended up getting on a job, and then like a beam or something like that hit him on the head, and like just he was fighting for his life for like 24 hours just about, and you know what I mean, ended up passing. But you know what I mean, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? When your day is. So why live dormant, right? Why not live enormous every single day? Wake up and live life to its fullest and really live your life, and not be afraid.
Travel, make some money, help some people, go see your family. Like, no, like for real. Like, people live in a box and live by all these personal ways that they think that how stuff should go, but just being honest, man, like, this can be the last time you can talk to your sister, brother, friend, cousin. Twisting up my words. Do you want to be the person who stays in his environment his whole life? I never left this radius. I never left Macon, Georgia. Right. I never left my city. Like, it's so much to see, so much to explore. Like, it's no way I can just live in that one track mind, that one place, just everything and just rotation, just every day. It's just, I know this, I know how to go here. I want to have to use my GPS because I don't know where the hell I'm going.
Right. I want to get lost.
Yeah, I want to get lost, man. I want to get lost.
Like, crazy thing that you said that, like, cause, I went to Eric Thomas's event last weekend, so that's just one of the other things that this week, I kind of, like I said, everything just kind of was mashing together. But that was one of the things that he was talking about. It's just like, yo, you gotta live life to its fullest. You know what I'm saying? Like, why live? You know what I mean? Normal.
Yeah.
Like when you can. Like, you're one in a million, right? I hear Gary Vee say it all the time, but I also heard Eric Thomas say it this weekend, and it kind of resonated with me again, where it's like, yo, you're blessed to be here. Like, whenever, you know what I mean, we get a little explicit here, but like, whenever we nut, it's a lot of sperms coming out.
Yeah,
for sure. What I'm saying? You are the one that made it. Yep. If you don't find something special in that.
Yeah, that's real.
If you don't find something special in that part alone, you know what I'm saying? You tripping. Like, yo, you like, regardless of your situation, your earthly situation, the fact that you're here is huge. You're one in a million, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, how, thousands, I don't know.
For sure. You could have been in a napkin.
Could have been a stain on the carpet.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that didn't make it.
Yeah, for sure.
But you are the one. You were the chosen one. So you need to move in that excellence. You need to understand that and really hone in on that. So like I kind of go back to that Jay-Z life. Like, why not live enormous? You're one in a million.
You got big shoes. Not big shoes to fill, but you got big things ahead of you, man.
Yeah.
So much you see, so much you can do, so much you can explore, so much money
right
out here that you can go get to do what you want to do, man. Like, I don't want to live through people on TV.
Nah.
I want to experience some of that stuff. I may not reach the certain levels that, you know, that we see through TV with our eyes, but I mean, I got to get some of that.
For sure.
I got to go to some of those islands, some of those remote resorts. I got to drive some of those cars. I mean, I got to be in there some type of way.
Right. I want to be the one, you know, people living through vicariously.
Like I was saying last episode, I attended a couple funerals, and just hearing the pastor say the same thing about just, you know, you have a birthday and you got a death date, and it's a dash between. Like, what you gonna do with your dash?
Amen. Amen.
What you gonna do? I want a big dash. I'm talking about like heavy, like
I need another tombstone for my dash.
Man, when they put that dash in there, it's got
a lot of weight on it.
Man, come on, man.
That's a fact.
And then I was hearing we was leaving one of the ceremonies. It was raining, and a guy was like, "Yeah, man. They say when it rains like this, it's God washing away your footprints." I said, well, if that's the case, I want to have some big shoes to fill, and it need to rain for a week to wash away the prints I done left.
No, man, I'm trying to.
That's my end goal.
My prints gonna be lakes.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You're gonna have to like a tsunami to come through.
It's a body of water.
Hurricane footprints.
That's it.
Dinosaur steps.
That's it. You can't just wash these things away. It's not that simple. You just got to live big, live enormous. You know what I'm saying? But like, also I know you mentioned about the status, because I want to talk to you about that, because I think I wanted to talk to you about it, just period.
Okay.
Because just this week, you know what I mean, been kind of crazy. But like, so one of the things I posted, and again, please chime in if y'all, with all the people that's watching, I posted a status that said, would you rather have 2 years of fame, right? And when I say fame, I mean A-list fame. Right, because that was one of the questions a lot of people saying, like, what kind of fame?
What kind of fame? Yeah, for
I'm talking about A-list fame,
the top, the best you can get.
So 2 years of that, or 250,000 cash
money.
Like, which one you choosing? You know what I'm saying, and why? Right?
Yeah.
And it was, I had a crazy response on that joint.
Yeah, I seen it.
It went crazy. I still was getting people hitting up today. You know what I mean? Still putting, giving their input on it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, surprisingly, was choosing the cash.
Oh, really?
A lot of people, majority of people chose cash. And what was crazy is the way I put it was to get people to ask the question about the fame. right? Because nobody like the people just went straight and was like, yo, no, I want the cash. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they didn't ask like what kind of fame. But the people that were asking what type of fame, I knew. Like, a lot of them I know because obviously it's my friend group. So
sure.
a lot of them I know, and I'm like, okay, I know the way you think. You know what I'm saying? You think different.
Yeah.
So, but most people just want something like, yo, let me get the 250.
Let me get the cheese because they got them false dreams and false narratives that I can do this and start a business. Well, all that. Like, listen, it's not that easy. Just because you got 250 straight up, don't mean you finna do anything with it but blow it, bad investments, and have a good time. You'll have a good time, and 250 ain't even gonna last you 2 years. 2 years of fame that comes with less stress. That comes with less ideas you having to come up with. You the product. If I'm famous, only thing I gotta do is be here, give me my cash, I'm out of here. And you can run up way more than 250 because you monetizing yourself.
Right.
You just having the cash. It's gonna take a lot of really structuring something try to make it, grow.
Well, my boy Marcus, he had made a valid point. He was saying something about putting it into an investment account to pay dividends that would help kind of pay for his lifestyle. You know what I mean, going forward, which is, I mean, it's fair.
It's a solid idea, look how think about market trends. You got to so when you get to 250, are you going to be in the market that's paying good at the time? Like, who's going to be is he a trader or something?
I mean, he knows a good amount about, you know what I mean, the stocks.
Is he eligible to say, hey, 250, I'm finna do it? Like, is he that person? I mean,
Oh, like he's an actual trader?
Like, I'm a financial advisor pretty much. I know West.
I don't think he is.
For the most part, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, he's smart. I know he knows
some stuff.
Yeah, he knows some stuff.
Yeah, so just even then, you still researching, you still analyzing to where to put the money, or where it need to go, or even who to talk to. I'm famous. Post a picture of me. I'm in your city. Who want to see me?
Right.
Boom. That's it. Sold out show.
Easy. You know what I mean? And that was one of the things that I was getting.
Sold out show.
I mean, but some people, and I get, there's no right or wrong answer to this, for sure. But the thing is that I feel like, because it's all personal preference, the fame is definitely going to overweigh that 250, because you could get the 250 in a month.
You can get the 250 in a week.
Nah,
think about
sure.
Drake.
Yeah.
Think about Drake. You just think about like a musician.
Like just a walkthrough. Like you don't even have to be a musician. Like you could just be like YouTube famous, like a
Mr. Beast.
Just a person.
Mr. Beast.
Right. Just a personality.
You'll get called for movies and all type of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you gonna make the money over and over. And then that money that you make from that, you can then funnel into those investments and everything that you would have maybe did with that 250. That's the way I look at it. It's like, yo, I'd rather be famous for 2 years. Yes, you might have a little bit of issues, right? But would you rather cry in a Toyota or the Maybach?
Yeah, for sure. Like you can be dead broke famous. Like, okay, $0 right now. I'm famous.
Right.
And I guess it depends on what you do.
And your mindset, what you do for the who fame. You are. You know what I'm saying? Who you are, right? Sure. Like who you are, your mindset, and and like you said, what you do with the fame. Because you see so many people that's overnight celebrities, right? They go viral and they crash themselves out. Like they getting crazy bread off of appearances, and they just not good at money management. You know what I'm saying? They're not good at money management, so they mess around and kill the money that they get. They just want a guy that gonna flash and be cool and all that stuff, and it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm gonna take that same bread and I'm gonna go flip it. Yeah, for you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go buy some cars. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, we go.
You talking about with the 250 or the fame?
No, with the fame. I'm gonna get the money. For sure. I'm gonna run up the check. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna promote the business. God daggone everybody and their mama gonna want to God daggone get rental cars from us.
But most of those people, they kind of got famous off ignorance, so it's hard to expect for them to even have the mindset to say, yeah, you know what, I'm already really getting some money over here for real, so I know where when I do start making money, how to keep it going. It's kind of like I was in my phone. I'm being, obnoxious or whoever the hell I am, and the money coming in. So it's just like, it's my job to be stupid.
But I mean, it's your job to be stupid, but it's not your job to be stupid with your money.
That's right. That's
you know
right. I mean, the whole, but like we were saying, the whole fame aspect came off ignorance. Like, them people aren't just like that in front of a camera.
No, like, they like that in real life.
Like, I'm real deal stupid. Like, this is what I don't want to call them stupid. I got pretty harsh word, but I'm just a real deal, like, ignorant type person, and I'm naive to even putting those type of things in place. Like, I just jumped on here and people kind of gravitated towards what I was saying or what I was on, so I got a little money off it.
Right.
And my man said he manages 3 portfolios. So, I mean, somebody like you, man, if you could make the 250, support your lifestyle.
And y'all check out the Mason Jar. He has a Facebook group where he kind of gives financial advice, it looks like, in regards to like the portfolio and different things like that. So
I'll be definitely checking in on the Mason Jar.
Yeah, for sure. Me too, bro.
But if you can, maintain your lifestyle, but I don't want to maintain my lifestyle right now. I'm trying to go way past what I got going on now. So maintain a lifestyle that is cool. If I could just put some money in it and I'm chilling, like, hey, I can pay my bills, I can live how I am today. No.
I'm trying to live enormous.
Yeah, I gotta go past the lifestyle. Like, I'm trying to blow up. We're trying to blow.
Trying to go crazy. Yeah.
Boom.
No. So, I mean, because I definitely like, the fame 2 years easy. You know what I'm saying? And then, I feel like I'm a easily do a few million. Like, off
quick.
My fame.
Taylor Swift $1 billion tour.
Yeah,
this year.
Right.
And y'all talking about 250.
Beyonce goddamn did crazy numbers.
Yeah, she did high numbers, but like y'all talking about 250.
Yeah,
you better learn how to do something.
Yeah. I mean, because even if you don't have a talent, like just the pure fact of people want to be in your presence or they enjoy you as a person. Is enough to monetize and make millions of dollars.
Just walkthroughs, 10K here, 15K here, 20K there. Just
you just creating product, you creating merch for yourself.
Come on, in
people
promo.
Are going to
promo.
Yeah, you could just
wear my shirt, eat my food, drink my soda.
I'll do it, and it's gonna cost you this amount.
Every time.
So yeah, it's definitely just something to think about, right? Like, you know what I'm saying. One thing is better than another, but I know for me personally, that's what I would want to go. That's where I want to go with.
Yeah, definitely. Whoop. Opportunities are endless when it comes. Like my man said, being a celebrity, like people gonna come pitching. Like if you can, like literally overnight celebrity, go to sleep, wake up, I'm rich. Your phone gonna be blowing up all day, every day. You got people want to talk to you. People want to make deals, sponsorships, all type of stuff. So 250 mindset, man. Maybe if you would have said something like 5-6 million versus being famous, then it would have been it would have been something to juggle with.
Right.
Like, okay, I can already kind of have. I still would want the fame.
Yeah.
But if if I'm a person,
you're gonna think about it a little bit more.
Yeah, so it'd be a little more critical. Like, well, the 5, I know what I'll do with 5, so let's go.
But I struggled with the question for a minute on how I wanted to put it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was like, yo, I want to make it appealing, but not enough.
Yeah, $250,000, that's good money.
And solid bread. You know what I'm saying? It can definitely change somebody's life.
For sure.
You know what I mean? In the drop of a dime, if you get it. But you know what I mean? I wanted to make it seem like, yo, 2 years of fame, it don't sound a lot. It don't sound like a lot. But that can.
But like you said, once you said A-list celebrity,
it changes the game.
Easy.
You know what I mean? B-list. Even B-list. You could still go crazy up as a B-list celebrity.
What's a B-list celebrity? I know what the definition of one, but give me a name.
B-list.
Matter of fact, we're gonna go to Google.
Look up some B-list celebrities.
B-list celebrity.
Who y'all think is a B-list celebrity? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'm trying to think. You know what I mean? Like Ray J, maybe? Is Ray J a B-list, or you think he A-list?
Oh no, man! Shout out to Ray J. But I want to knock down your.
I don't know.
I guess we'll go.
I mean, maybe he's A-list. I don't know. Like some of the basketball wives and stuff like that. You think they A?
No, basketball wise. Yeah. Shout out to them, but they definitely low on the celebrity list.
They not B? They lower than B?
Yeah, for sure. They say B.
Oh, Pastor Troy is C. Young Jock. Okay. A little scrappy.
Man, them folks ain't. Okay, so they got B-list actors. Michael B. Jordan, Viola Davis, Halle Berry. B-list.
Okay. I mean,
so it's a different type of pinnacle when you're talking about A-list.
Because A-list is like Denzel. And we talking about
Jamie Foxx is B-list.
Really?
Chadwick Boseman is B-list. Keke Palmer B-list. Taja P. Henson B-list.
Wow.
Blowed your mind, right?
Yeah. So now I wonder who the A-list is.
Yeah, blew your mind.
Man, that's crazy. Bro said that's not real. He said that ain't real. Hold on, we're going Google is capping. Indeed.
Look, A-list, black celebrities, actors. Well, they're just people. Janet Jackson, Will Smith.
Okay, definitely.
Wesley Snipes. Gabrielle Union.
Okay, that's fair.
And Whoopi Goldberg.
Ow.
Come on now.
Whoopi.
Color purple,
that's
bro.
fair. That's fair. That's fair. It's not up for debate. I'm not here to debate. I'm left is open. Gabrielle Union shit.
Oh man, that man crazy. Hey, she A-list, bro.
She A-list celebrity, bro. You know what I mean? That's the way wife, bro. You better watch your mouth.
I'm telling you, man. So, like you said, A-list.
You know what I mean?
I want to look up A-list musicians.
A-list and B-list.
A-list. Taylor Swift, Bob Dylan. I want to go black. The kind of
so our people know exactly who we talking about. Like, who y'all feel like is some A-list musicians or artists?
A-list.
What we looking like?
But they popped up. Hold on,
crazy?
Bro. Yeah, the Google be tripping sometimes. I seen some folks who I was supposed to see.
Soulja Boy made the list.
Chill out, man. They got Kendrick Lamar.
This A-list.
Kendrick Lamar, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Smokey Robinson.
Okay, those are classics.
Yeah, everybody classic though.
A-list. All right, go B-list though. Let's see who they say. And just in case y'all just tuning in, we kind of like was talking about, you know what I mean, whether you have 250 cash or you're famous for 2 years. You know what I mean? Me and Kay is choosing the famous for 2 years. I said that you'd be at A-list type celebrity or A-list type fame. So we're just trying to figure out what's the difference between an A-list celebrity and or A-list actor and or actor and musician. Just trying to see who will qualify or what kind of fame you get. The Weeknd is A-list. Yeah, the Weeknd go crazy.
Yeah, the Weeknd definitely A-list. I think Google trying to like kind of hate on these people because of what I'm searching.
Like I said, Stevie ain't even A-list. That boy crazy. But I mean, like, just to get, I mean, so just because we don't want to take away from it too much, we just let y'all know, like, what's the difference between the A-list and B-list?
Yeah, for
sure. It's just, but clearly Google is just it ain't hitting. Google ain't Googling.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I'd rather have that A-list celebrity status or A-list fame than the 250 cash all day, because I know I'm gonna make that 250 over and over and over again within that 2 years. And you know what I mean, I can set my family and so many other families in a different direction with that money that's made.
Snoop Dogg B-list?
Nah, yeah.
Cardi B, Nicki Minaj.
B-list? Yeah. These are B-list. Yeah, you didn't
say from sources around the web.
Nah, that's trash. You didn't trash that up. Just throw the whole phone away.
Yeah.
It's an iPhone.
A-list rappers. Drake, Nicki. Hey, well, we're going to keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Next subject.
So, I mean, I guess this is kind of along the lines of reputation. Like, we wanted to kind of lean in a little bit on reputation and what that means and how that, affects your Drake.
Drake, man, crazy. Hey, yeah.
But so what's your feelings on reputation, bro?
Reputation, you need it, man. Reputation, also known as the face card. Mm-hmm. You got to keep it clean like you do your shoes, man. Because people don't like dirty shoes or dirty faces. So if you want to try, if you want to be the person who someone gonna trust. First of all, man, you gotta be somebody you gotta be the person someone can look at and not just physically, like mentally. Like you gotta be the person who stand up guy, gotta be able to trust you. I mean, and I gotta have confidence in you. To put you in any position that I need you to be in, favors that I need you to do, because like reputation holds a lot. It keep you in the good karma, karma aspect.
For sure.
Keep you in the good loop.
Like one of the words that kind of stand out to me when I think about reputation is integrity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I will never forget the word integrity, bro. Like I had an interview. I didn't know what integrity meant, right? I had an interview at a bank and I crushed the interview. And one question that took me out, the guy asked me what integrity meant to me. And I didn't know what the word integrity was. Instead of me saying, I don't know what the word integrity was, I just made up some stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm a hard worker. I'm gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just some finessing. I don't know what the heck
Trying
I
to piece it
crazy.
together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my homegirl, she was the one that was able to get me the interview. And so she ended up talking to the guy that interviewed me. And he was like, yo, buddy killed it. But when it came to integrity, he didn't know what it meant. And that's a clear sign that he don't have no integrity.
Oh, man, really?
Like you didn't display integrity. Like you didn't say, I don't know what that means. Because I didn't know what it means. I didn't know what it means because I'm just describing stuff that had nothing to do with integrity.
So he said, just because you didn't know what the word meant, you don't have it.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
That's tough.
Yeah, so I didn't get the job. You know what I mean? I usually kill interviews, but that right there stumped me. And I literally, that was like one of the last questions. And whenever I left out of there, I was like, man, I don't know what that. I literally looked it up as soon as I got in the parking lot. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, I fucked that up.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely messed that up. Because it wasn't what I thought it was. But I say that to say integrity is everything. That's your reputation.
For sure.
I mean, that's your face card. So, at the end of the day, that's all you have is your reputation. If all else fails, if your business doesn't go well, as long as you kept a great reputation, then regardless of what business you decide to start up after or whatever the case may be,
people will follow you.
Yeah, people going.
You can have a customer base of multi-level marketing. Man, those people jump from system to system to system, but they keep all the leads because everybody believes in them because they have a reputation of delivering. I mean, even working 9 to 5, man, you got to have a good reputation at the job because a reputation to get you promotions, a reputation to get you extra days off when you need it. Right. Reputation will give you a slap on the wrist when you're supposed to really get, jammed up. If you're doing something wrong, fired.
Yeah.
So reputation just all around. You can use it in any aspect, just friends, working,
people
business,
do things for you that they normally wouldn't do.
Yeah, people like a leader, and a stand-up guy in the most aspect. That was some sauce.
Yeah, he was just asking, do we feel that people who are in certain positions should be a worker instead of a leader?
So you want to get some of that first?
I'll say yes, because I mean sometimes like okay, so perfect example, if it's a smaller business, right, and it's a family owned business, sometimes you're gonna put your family in positions that they probably don't deserve to be in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the examples that I would think of in this particular question, for this particular question. Like, yo, yeah, you probably should be a worker more than a leader. And you might not even have leadership qualities. You know what I'm saying? You might not have the leadership qualities to help push the company forward or lead people or instruct people on what to do, but you were put into a position that you're not qualified for. So you should probably be demoted to become a worker to understand the position. And maybe you just not a leader. Like that kind of almost leads me to a whole nother question, but I feel like we can save it for another day. But I feel like, you know, sometimes is leadership something that's taught, or is it something that you're born with? And that's, you know, that's a whole thing in itself, because you can put somebody in a position, but that doesn't make them a leader. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put you in this management position. I don't make you a leader because you're in a management position. That just means you know, excelled in your job.
So I would say, all depends on the question. It's more like a 2-part question. Like you said, if you just automatically been put in position, like you said, a family member just grabs his cousin and say, hey, I need a executive leader type position person. Come on, I need you to do this. No, that person doesn't deserve that because he didn't show any qualities of being a leader. But if this person has showed examples and everything else that he deserves to be where he's at, it's hard to say like, yeah, you're really not a leader, you're a worker. And that's just coming from me being in the work field and, you know, making my way up through the ranks and people like not really liking that I got this position and thinking I should be down at the bottom working with them. Right. Just because they think I don't know enough and I wasn't ready. Right. Like even when some leaders been put in position, it doesn't mean they know it all. It means that they know how to lead. Like the knowledge will come with being a leader, I think, in my preference. Because if I'm in this position and they know like people follow you, people listen to you, we'll just give you direction and you just relay the message because we know that you know how to lead. You know how to deal with people, you know how to talk to people. It all doesn't come with knowledge all the time. I
mean, because a lot of times you see where some people come into a management position or a leadership role and they don't know their job.
Fresh out of college.
You know what I'm saying? But it was because they feel like those people have leadership traits. You know what I'm saying? They have leadership, they have a resume of leadership. So they know how to lead people. They don't necessarily need to know the job or the dude, because that's something that can be learned, right? I can teach you how to do X, Y, and Z. I can't necessarily teach you leadership. You know what I'm saying? And then some people are great workers, right? But that doesn't mean, and they can know the job frontwards, backwards, eyes closed. But that doesn't mean that they're a great leader because they know the job. That means they're just an amazing worker.
Yeah. You gotta know how to deal with people and talk to people.
Right. So there's certain traits that you know a leader should exemplify and have. Sure. So you know what I'm saying, that's kind of a little 2 cents on that part. You know what I'm saying? So one of the last things we kind of wanted to talk about a little bit was cutting ties to your hold on, wait, cutting ties. Okay, my bad.
Letting the past go.
Yeah. So basically letting the past go. So one of the things that Eric Thomas had talked about this past weekend was basically cutting ties to your anchors. Basically it's holding you back from going to becoming the best future self that you can be, because certain things is holding you back, right? It could be people, places, or things, right? So you want to kind of talk about that a little bit?
Oh yeah, I dive into it. I think we kind of covered this a pod ago, but like people can hold you back, cutting. Let me revert a little bit. Cutting ties with your past. It could be past just relationships, past endeavors, just past situations that you've been in, and is literally holding you back from growing. Because I mean, personal growth starts with change, and change is literally the way you used to be, which is your past. So just letting like old ways go, ways you perceive things, ways you perceive people, not being a people person, not being just active in different type of situations can hold you back from leveling up.
No, that's a fact. Like, and I feel like that wholeheartedly. Like it's, like I'm saying, like people, places, or things. Like your past can, really bog you down. One of the examples he was given, because you kind of like sometimes your past creates like a process. You know what I'm saying? Like a lever of comfort. So like you ever like go home, like you driving and then you wind up home and you don't even realize like, yo, how the heck? I don't remember making these turns. Like I had so much on my mind. I don't remember how I got home, but I made it home, right?
Yeah, you're autopilot.
Autopilot. So it's programming in a sense, right? It's a level of programming. It's a level of comfort. It's a level of, you know what I mean? Like you know that so much where your body is just going to go. But what happens if you get on a different road? You know what I'm saying? Like
GPS time.
Yeah, you just adjust. You know what I mean? You have to adjust at that point. You know what I'm saying? You have to make those adjustments. And then the things that you discover along the way, you know what I mean? You just never know. Right? So sometimes you have to cut ties from your past or from your programming to be able to create a new future or to find out new things and to learn new things. And it's hard to do because we're creatures of habit. I mean, we're so used to doing the same thing over and over and over and over again because it's comfortable, it's easy, it's a path of least resistance. So, I'd rather just keep doing it this way. I'd rather keep having it this way because then I don't have to worry about nothing else. I don't have to worry about this being disappointed. I don't worry about nobody telling me no. I don't have to worry about getting rejected in any form of or shape or way. You know what I'm saying? I know this for a fact. Every single time that I do this is gonna happen.
And what they say, doing the things that's more difficult will be the things that improve you the most.
Right.
So just being in that same narrative of like the same routine, this is how I do it, this is how life works for me. I mean, you could never grow. Step outside the box and you learn how to dib and dab in different things, man. I mean, you never know what it'll take you. Just trying to change a little bit.
I mean, we both the product of that, right? Like prior to the rental business, I was in t-shirts. You know what I mean? Dealing with t-shirts and graphics. You were doing the auto detailing. You know what I'm saying? And then we just took the risk. We kind of went to a path of a little more resistance and like, yo, we don't really know what the heck this is about, but heard good things about it and we're going to just try it.
Let's go.
And now look, it's just, changing our lives and changing so many lives of the people that surround us because of the chance that we took. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta be able to, cut the ties of your past. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't necessarily just mean people. It can be people, places, or things, right? You keep going to the same place all the time and it's stopping you from networking with other individuals that can really change your business or change your life because you're staying in an environment of whatever that place may have, right? It could be a club, it could be a church, it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be going to the same place so much and it's really hurting you more than it's helping you. So
keep you in the loop.
Yeah, so definitely, man, like just venture out, you know what I mean? If you don't get nothing else from that part of it. Like, just make sure y'all just kind of venture out and just try new things. Like, go to a place that you don't know nobody.
Meet new people. I just gonna say it. Just like I said, introduce yourself to some people. Just broaden your circle, broaden your whole horizon.
And change your life.
You don't got to be a master of all trades, but you be a jack of some.
Right.
If I kind of worded that right.
No, you got it. Using the game. But yeah. So I definitely encourage everybody. You know what I mean? Like, when we say week, we thinking from pod to pod, but like from this podcast to the next podcast, I hope that y'all put yourselves in a uncomfortable situation, in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a good way, where it helps stretch you and pushes you and kind of helps you cut the ties of your past self. Like I said, people, place, or thing. Like, it's something that you're doing right now that's holding you back from being the best version of yourself. And nobody can tell you that but you. And sometimes it takes a lot of self, evaluation. Is that?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it takes a lot of self-evaluation for you to realize what it is that's stopping you. You know what I'm saying? Or holding you back. Because it may not necessarily be stopping you, but it's holding you back a little bit. Like, your progress could be so much further.
Faster.
Yeah, if you just let that thing go, or that person go, or that place go, or that job go, or that whatever. Once you let that thing go, you'll shoot off to the moon.
Yeah.
But it's on you to figure out what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, a little self-discovery. Yeah, feel me?
Well said. Hey, I was soaking that up.
Hey, man, look, me too. I'm preaching to the choir, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. I mean, but yeah, that's been the episode, man. We kind of went through, all the little talking points we had for the pod this week. If y'all had any questions or anything y'all wanted to ask, we're gonna leave a little Q&A, leave it open for Q&A. Just drop in the comments. If anything y'all want to share, y'all let us know. Outside of that, I guess while we're waiting on that, you want to drop them with a jump?
Oh, to my that last word thing. Okay,
gotcha.
Just snuck it in today. Me.
If y'all got any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments while my boy about to bless y'all with it.
I'm finna bless y'all. I'm actually finna kind of jump off some of the stuff we were saying, man. Don't be afraid of responsibility, man. Don't be afraid of that next level. Like, if it takes a little more work, takes a little more brain power to get you to the next level, to be able to support your family, to support yourself, to do what you want to do in life, to achieve greatness, go for it, man. Take our responsibility. If it pays to play, it's time to play.
That's it.
Like, don't sit in that comfort zone, man. Don't get stuck in the loop of being the underdog. Don't get stuck in the loop of being the one who's being told to do stuff, man. Become a leader, man. Become a boss. I just like to see, my young black brothers, white brothers, everybody. If whoever's listening, I just need y'all to step it up, man, and stop playing it safe.
That's a fact.
Stop playing it safe every day. Take some risks, take advantage of opportunities, and be great.
Come on. What's it? Okay. You was cooking on that.
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, man.
I've been thinking about that the whole time.
Oh, man. I can tell. Okay. Well, one of the things that I've been thinking about is another, I can't even take credit for this completely. Eric Thomas at the event, he kind of spoke about pressure. You know what I'm saying? And don't run away from pressure, right? Okay. So pressure, what I got from it is basically, you hear the saying all the time, like, pressure can bust pipes or make diamonds. Pressure makes busts pipes and also makes diamond. And diamond is made under a lot of pressure. So that's the only way it can be made. So that one thing can either make or break you.
Yeah.
But it's up to you to allow that to happen. So the thing is that I don't need you to run away from pressure. I need you to run towards it. Because that's going to help you grow. It's going to push you. It's going to turn you to the best form of you. So run towards the pressure. Become the diamond that you're supposed to be. Not just for yourself, but for everyone that's around you, your family, your friends, and everybody that kind of comes encounter with you. One of the things I think about often is a quote that I seen, and it's if your dream, what is it? How does the quote go? If all your dreams come true, will it change your life or change the life of everyone around you? You know what I'm saying? Like, so if it's only going to change your life, then you're not dreaming big enough. You know what I'm saying? So go towards the pressure so you can change the life of everyone around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, get to it. And don't be afraid of this pressure, man. Bust pipes and make diamonds. Be the
diamonds. Diamond in the rough. The pressure gon' bust. Good one.
That's it. Yeah, man. So, yeah, you tuned in the right time. That's right. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. Make sure y'all share this joint.
Share. Everybody who's on here, share, comment, like, share, build that Facebook algorithm, and we will be dropping the YouTube.
Yeah, we got the YouTube already up. We're gonna drop the link to it, so if y'all can go and share that, and just subscribe, that will help us out a lot.
A whole lot.
But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all so much. If y'all interested in putting y'all merch out here, or having a support, put some of y'all merch out on,
send us some merch.
You know what I mean?
Send us some clothing, man.
Whatever y'all got that y'all want us to help promote. Help y'all promote. You know what I mean? Please hit us up. We'd love to help. Any of business, if we can, little advertisement spot or something, just let us know. Like, we let a guy that help. Yeah, feel me. But outside of that, man, you got anything else?
And that's it, man. K Carswell, all social media, all platforms. Reach out to us. Fair Rentals, Fairly Ambitious Rentals.
Hey,
MVP Hand Wash, and yeah,
man, Ambitious Graphics, Fairly Ambitious Rentals.
Oh, that's it.
We out here. We got some new cards on the way, so be on the lookout for that. We're in Imagine 584, so if you're interested in starting a podcast and you need a space to do so, or you need a workspace, please reach out to us. We'd love to help you go ahead and make that a reality. Outside of that, man, Wayne Wealthy Woodard on all platforms. Wayne Wealthy Woodard, you know what I'm saying? Heavy on the wealthy.
Yeah, heavy on the wealthy.
But outside of that, we out, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man.
Out of here.